Before we dive into the individual videos discussing each feature, I want to do one quick video just to kind of go over different terms. So, whenever I reference something and might not point it out, this is what I'm referring to. So, this will be a quick overview of everything Sudowrite has, the features and everything, what we might call certain areas of the screen. So, you get that comprehensive overview, and then further videos will dive into one topic at a time. Right, so first up is our home screen. That is this screen right here. This is where all of your projects will be. And your projects is each one of these. These are a project. You can think of them as a book, manuscript, whatever helps you. We've already gone over the gear icon for your settings, the question mark icon for your resources. You have this magnifying glass right here. This helps you find certain projects. And we have, as you see here, folders. So this is a project, and these two are folders, and they are different kind of folders. We're going to go over these in the next video. So on the home screen, there are also two options up here at the left. You have new, and this is what we're going to dive into in the next video, but if you want to create a new project, this is where you're going to go. And you have this import. This is the important one to remember. If you hear somebody say novel import, this is the import that they are referring to. This import right here will read up to 128,000 words, and it fills out various boxes. Again, we're going to go in depth on that in the next video, but just so you know, if we say novel import, it's the import on the home screen. There is an import inside a project. This one will only do a document and save it. That is it. So if I import a document, it's just going to appear here in the left panel. Other phrases that you might hear us say. Of course, we have this menu bar up here. So a lot of times you might hear us say laser tools. What we're referring to with laser tools are things like rewrite, describe, and expand. Let me see if I have anything in this chapter. I do. So if you highlight some stuff, you see down here, rewrite, describe, and you also see expand. So that's what we mean when we say laser tools. If you hear us say write features or the write settings, that's up here, this button. It's important to realize this writing with these and selecting a model here is different from chapter generator or draft that you might hear us call this. There's a place to select a model here as well. So two places to select a model. In the write settings, that's going to affect your auto write and guided write. The other place to select a model is here, and that is going to affect what gets generated down here in the document area. Two separate places, they do not affect each other. What I select here does not affect auto and guided write. What I select here does not affect what gets generated down here. So if you hear us say scenes box, beats box, that is this right here. You could close it out. So if you're saying, hey, I don't have a box on my screen, click that typewriter icon. That'll bring it up or disappear it. And it depends on if you've updated to Beats if you have an older account. If you have a newer account, you likely only have it say draft instead of chapter generator. And you likely only have scenes here. So you won't see these buttons right here. So chapter generator and draft are the same thing. You just hear those terms used interchangeably because some of us still have different versions. Beats or the old model, we're going to have those till, I believe, July 14th. I have to check that. It might be July 7th, something along like those lines. But if you have a brand new account, you likely do not have Beats. You only have scenes. But those are what happens in this box. Again, this is the Beats box, scenes box. You'll often hear it called chapter generator or draft as well. Document area, prose editor. That is here where you're typing or where stuff gets generated. Already discussed the left panel. That's where your documents are going to be. So when you create a new document, left panel, your story Bible is a section down here. So it might be toggled off and you won't see that, but if you toggle it on, there's a Story Bible section for you to store things. Canvas is a feature down here. We'll go into that later. And your document trash. You might also hear us say the right panel or the history panel. That is discussing this one right here. So whenever you generate certain things with rewrite, describe, expand, auto or guided write, they generate here, not in your document area like the chapter generator and draft does. So left panel, document storage, navigation panel. Right panel is where things get generated, and you can also save some favorites. So if you hear us say the favorites, that is here as well. We talk about focus mode. That's because these little areas right here, all these double arrows, you can collapse those and have a focus mode. You may hear us talk about the thesaurus or the word cloud. It happens whenever you click one word. So if you select one word, you see these right here, and some words come up if you click that. That's what we mean. Again, the main things to remember are laser tools, rewrite, describe, and expand. Left panel, navigation panel, story Bible. Right panel, history panel. Right settings, auto write and guided writer here. Scenes box, beats box, chapter generator, draft. Lots of names for pretty much the same area of focus. Oh, and here's the date right there. So yeah, July 7th is when beats will go away. I will be very sad that day. One other thing to talk about real quick is quick tools. So you might hear us say quick tools, quick chat, or quick edit. To look at those, you highlight up to 1,000 words and you see quick edit pops up. I can click that and toggle between quick chat or quick edit. We'll go into this in detail more. Or instead of highlighting, I can place my cursor and I can press Control K on a PC, Command K on a Mac, and that will bring up that bar again for us. So that is just a brief overview. So if I happen to slip up and say words, reference the laser tools or something, hopefully you can remember what I talk about. But again, in each video, I will try and be thorough and explain everything. All right, let's get started.